Welcome to Mr. Kempification and the Winter Fun tutorial. This question has Mr. Story planning a class trip to Silver Summit Snow Resort in Edson, Alberta, where 25 students are participating in the school trip. In this example, you're to write an expression that shows all the students and how much they need to pay to attend the trip. With 9 students, where they pay for ski rentals and lift tickets, you would go 9 times the amount of the ski lift and rentals. Then you would add that amount to the next 9 students that paid for snowboard rentals and lift tickets, and so on for the 8 students and the 7 students. To solve the equation, you multiply everything in the brackets first, write that down, and rewrite it, adding each number together to get your answer. For number 2, it asks you, once you have your total in part A, it says if he's collected $950, did he collect the correct amount of money from his students? You'll take the $950 that he collected and subtract it from the amount he needs. This can either be a negative or a positive amount. Now, in this part 2 on the back page, Mr. Story collected money for pre-ordered lunches. A couple of things to note. Many students make the error of reading this as each student paying $36.25 for lunch and make it a multiplication question. That is not correct. If you think about it logically, no lunch should cost a student $36.25. So you will take the 5 students and divide $36 and actually that should say 25 cents to get your answer. This notation here is a divide symbol in computers. So $36.25 divided by the amount of students. Same for B, where he collected $41.10 from 6 students. You take the total amount he collected and divide it by the total amount of students. Finally, because such a large group is going, there is an $8 reduction. A reduction means a removal or subtraction from the cost. Normally, it would be $20 per person, with all 25 students taking lessons. To do that, you need to take the original cost, subtract the $8, and multiply it. Actually, that should not be dollars, that should be 25 students. Multiply it by 25 students. Now, you'll notice I've put brackets around the 20 and the 8. That is to ensure that I take the total cost first and calculate that, then multiply it by the total amount of students. When complete, you're also responsible to hand in your Winter Fun checklist. In this example, I'm going to use the first criteria at the top, where you're asked to multiply decimals by 1-digit whole numbers. I'll either say, yes, I'd met this, or not yet. Not yet indicating that you will get it, but you haven't yet. So in this example, I'm going to say, yes, I have achieved that, and my evidence will simply be an example specific from the question. In the beginning question, I went 9 times $38.40. That is a 1-digit whole number multiplied by a decimal number. So you fill this sheet out for all 5 examples, staple it to your Winter Fun handout, and hand in the entire package. I hope this helps.